your mouth is it's like a tank. That's gonna kind of concern me.
It is. It's like a tank.
No, but I started the video as you said that. If that's the first word that come out of the video, that's gonna be concerning to a lot of people that hear this.
It's like a tank. It's built like a tank. Oh my god.
Right, this Range Rover's built like a freaking tank. It's wide.
No. My neighbor's truck, it takes up 2 lanes. Literally. That thing is wide.
Is it road legal, or does he just drive it where he knows that the cops won't be around?
Oh, it's road legal.
How?
He has paperwork and everything. It's like an 18-wheeler, just bigger. In the width size. That's what she said.
Shut up.
Hey, well, you know, they do say that the wheels don't fall far. Well, his wheels fall way too far.
Dude, there was once when my dad had like a little Toyota. It was like a little SUV. It was I can't remember what age it was from, but it looked old, but it was pretty new for the time. Guess what happened when we one day were coming around the corner?
It was too wide.
No, you know how like sometimes the bolts on the tires will come loose and it'll come off? As we were turning the corner, the whole car shifted to one side, and as I look out the window, I'm just seeing the tire bounce away into the forest.
No. One day I was coming home. I had taken his truck because mine was in the shop and he said to take his truck. So I did. Literally, it took me about 4 hours to drive his truck home.
How?
Because the wheel in the front system, it wasn't the track wheels, but the front 2 wheels, one of the wheels popped off and rolled and literally bounced off a hood of a guy's car.
Oh.
And it crushed that engine.
Jeez. What kind of freaking tires was your dad having on his dang truck?
It wasn't my dad. It was my neighbor.
Oh.
He had, you know, the big back tires on a tractor?
Oh, God.
That's the size of the damn fucking tires on the front of the damn truck. So think about that hitting the front end of a car.
Dead immediately. If the tire doesn't hit you, you're gonna have a heart attack and die.
Oh man, I had a heart attack right when I saw that thing hit that car. I'm like, my neighbor's definitely gonna be pissed about this shit.
Hey, it's his fault.
And you know what's funny?
Put it on his insurance, not yours.
No, I took the truck back to him after I had to call out a tow truck that could actually lift the truck up on one side so I could reinstall the tire. I needed 2 tow trucks, one for the tire and one for the damn truck.
So what, just like midway when they got there, they just had to call a whole nother tow?
Yep.
God. There's actually some dude that has a kid that goes to our school that has mud tires like that on.
Hey, it wasn't funny for the tow company. That's for damn sure.
It was probably hilarious to watch.
It was funny for one of the tow guys because he was just dying out laughing, looking like an idiot. He said, now how the fuck did this happen? I said, don't ask me, it's not my truck.
Yeah, it's about as simple as you can put it.
And the police officer came over and said, I don't even want to know what happened. The police officer then went back to his car and radioed for his sergeant to come and look at this thing. I said, hey, it's street legal.
He's just like, you know what? You know what? I don't get paid enough for this. You know what, Sarge, come here.
No, the sergeant did come, and he said, what the hell is this going? Why are you driving this on the road? I said, Sarge, let me just tell you something. It is fully street legal, so, yeah.
Wait, does it even have, how big are the plates? That's what I want to know.
The plates are like a mud guard of an 18-wheeler. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, my God. Ow. How did I miss that?
Okay, here's the thing. If I literally took a mud guard for this truck, I would have to buy one that's 6 foot tall. They don't make those damn things, so I would have to custom order one. Let's just put it that way. I would have to custom order the mud guards for this truck.
Did that seriously not count? Do I really need to do the cinematic camera just to freaking get a check mark over that? You serious? I'm not doing that. I'm not. Cart. Oh, brakes. Oh, brakes.
Oh, and it takes about 2 hours to stop the vehicle with brakes.
God dang it, I knew that you were going to say something about the darn truck when I said brakes.
Mm-hmm. It is one of the bitch to stop. It takes about an hour to stop with the truck.
I remember that thing even weigh like a ton.
If you look up the weight on those trucks, it actually weighs. Let's see. It probably weighs more than an 18-wheeler. Fully loaded, that is.
So what about when it's not loaded at all?
No, this truck, when it's not loaded, it weighs about the same as a loaded 18-wheeler.
That's stupid.
Or it can be really smart if you think about it.
Just better freaking get that done.
No, you know what I told people?
There we go.
Don't follow too closely because, and do not try to brake check me because guess what?
You're gonna die.
You're gonna be a dead squished little pancake if I can't stop this thing in time.
Like when they look down from the satellite at the freaking crash site. What is that? Is that a skid mark?
No, one of my friends, I was having to take my neighbor's truck in to be serviced at the Ford dealership. And one of my friends actually got in front of me, and I had to radio him and tell him to get the fuck out of the way, this thing doesn't stop. He had to slam on his brakes. I said, this thing don't stop worth a shit. And well, let's just say, my friend learned the hard way not to follow too damn close.
Whoops.
Because let me tell you something. It's all fun in games until you see a little PT Cruiser getting squashed like a bug.
I think it's a PT Cruiser. I've never heard of those.
Look
There's a
it
lot
up.
of cars I've never heard of.
Look it up. It's funny. It looks like a Mini Cooper that got stretched in the front. Which I bet you have heard of Mini Coopers.
Nope. I don't know what those things are.
Okay, look at both of those cars.
Do you really think I'm that dumb?
Also look up the smart car. It's not that smart when you drive a truck the size of my neighbor's.
Oh, this thing doesn't have front canards. Or back canards. I'm bored. As if it wasn't obvious enough, I am bored.
Yeah, so am I. But
Well, I guess I'm gonna go do my off-road racing now.
if you off-road racing this vehicle, you'll be dying out laughing.
I'm racing in a freaking Range Rover. I'm pretty sure I have the perfect vehicle for it. People use Range Rovers as like freaking, you know, just meaty SUVs. Use them for off-roading. That's basically what they're built to do. At least that's what I say. I mean, yes, they do have a big freaking V8 in them. That just means it's more fast off-road. So that's where you need to take it. Just put meaty tires on the thing because it's all-wheel drive as well. I mean, just me listing that, doesn't that sound like an off-road vehicle? A big V8, and it's a big SUV. Like it. No, like a big V8 with a big, and it's a big SUV, and it's all-wheel drive. That just sounds like something that needs to be off-road.
Well, my neighbor's truck is a big ass straight 6 engine in it. It's straight 6, not a...
Both of the trucks to my dad, well, yeah, I think he's gonna give it to me, but...
Straight 6 are badass, though. I wish I had one in my little Ford Ranger.
Do you mean like inline 6 engines?
No, it's a straight 6.
Oh, so actual V6.
Yeah. No, it's not called V6. V6 is a term that came around when...
They say it's a man's world. I say shove it.
People were too stupid to put V6s in an engine.
We are the Free Amber Militia.
So they made it a hybrid V6 for gasoline only. The straight 6 is a diesel engine. I bet you didn't know that.
So that thing's basically just a hauling truck most of the time as well.
It's been a while since I had the guts to approach my crew.
You must not have heard about me.
This freaking girl has an off-roading Ford freaking Raptor.
Sorry, darling.
Has wide fenders
we go hard.
and is cambered.
Name's Faith.
Like that freak. No, like the 240. Like the 240. It's cambered like that. And it's a truck. Meant for off-roading. I'm mad.
Great day for racing, girls. Taking bets on how
Your brain can't even comprehend what I just said, can it? Sounds too stupid to be real.
Hope you're ready for this.
Get out of the way, you stupid plebby focuses. The only thing that's big enough to compete with me in this race is a freaking AMG. I say that as I hit a rock. Don't laugh at me. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up now.
No, but literally, this dude's my next door neighbor's truck. If you take it down a 2-lane road, I would die out laughing to see where it would end you. You'd probably be in a damn ditch. Knowing this truck. Because my road out front of the house is a 2-lane road. And where the curbs are, he rides on top of the damn curbs.
That would be funny to watch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm a very floaty car.
You're a very floaty car?
It means I'm very heavy and I can't distribute the weight properly. In a turn. I'm literally drifting every second. That's how this thing is turning right now. I need to get a better one, maybe. I'm gonna get a Focus.
Nothing pretty here.
After this, I'm getting a freaking Focus. Actually, no. You want to know something dumb? Guess what kind of car is in this race?
Before I go into this matchup, I need to level the Varric up. But dude, if you drove this truck, you'd be like loving your life.
Time to turn this around.
It was the best experience I ever had.
Dude, guess what kind of car is in this race? It's a Honda Civic.
Wait.
It's a Civic. I'm off-road.
I'm a little worried now, but that's beside the point.
Trust me, it's in last place right now.
That's sad. So many
Dude,
numbers.
I mean, it's front-wheel drive and it's a Honda. It shouldn't be even in the dirt to be in the first place, unless you crashed it.
Banged up, but not even a win.
Unless you crashed it, that's the only way it should be in the dirt. But until then,
Dude,
you are a big dumb.
Dude, my brother took my Nissan Maxima off-roading. Look up a Nissan Maxima 1995 Nissan
No.
Maxima. And my brother...
Did you stop talking? Did your mic cut out?
No, I stopped talking.
Why?
I'm focusing on a fight right now.
Why are you focused? Why are you focused? Why are you focused? Why are you focused?
Buckle up.
Because this fight is ridiculous in so many ways.
The only thing in this race that is able to compete with me in size and girth is freaking G-Wagon. A Mercedes G-Wagon. That's it. That's the only actual car that should be off-road. That and a Ford Focus RS. Those things are meant to be off-road. Like, those things are perfect little rally cars.
Excuse me, coming through.
But besides those two, everything else is dumb. Because I'm pretty sure one of the other ones is a Volvo. Actually, a Volvo can be pretty useful too. I might... Okay, you know what? Everything else besides that Honda, that's the only thing that can be... I'm just listing every car and just realizing how dumb I am for saying that they're bad at this. Besides the Honda, I'm sticking with that. That's stupid. And even I'm pretty sure you can agree with that.
My bad. Buckle up.
I'm focusing on this race now. This freaking car is slowly getting more
I
and more
know.
harder to control.
I was having to focus on that fight. That was a real hard fight.
Luckily, I'm good at drifting on this game, so it's kind of good. This car
You know
drifts
what's
a
really
lot.
funny? One of my
What?
friends, he was, he had built a full drift car that he had. Let's just say that camber on that son of a bitch, it almost put you right on the ground itself.
Ha! I don't understand. Unless you're literally just gonna use the car for drifting, there's no reason why you should camber it. That or if it's a show car.
No, he's actually a professional drifter now. He moved to Japan to be a drifter.
Oh, okay. That's a bit too much there.
He's sponsored by Monster, surprisingly.
There now. You better show.
Okay, what rally person isn't sponsored by freaking Monster at this point?
That is a good point. Like, Monster only sponsors, you know, the extreme sportists.
And you can't get more extreme than drifting and rally racing.
He also has a truck that's cambered for racing like that. Drifting.
Why? Why are people cambering trucks?
I don't understand it either, dude. I got so pissed off at him when I saw that. I cussed his ass out.
That's when you immediately cut contact with him.
Some for me on these jumps, girls.
Although, I do like his style that he chose for that truck.
Vertical on these jumps.
You're dead to me.
It's weird. Like, I hate people who camber, but yet with that, how he massively made it look like it's not cambered. It's very weird, in fact. It's
You're
like,
dead.
it doesn't
You
look
are dead to
cambered.
me.
No, it doesn't look cambered at all.
If you even say that it's cambered, even like a centimeter, I'm not gonna be friends with you anymore. Like, that's just
I mean, here's the thing. How it's cambered, and it's not really cambered, but it looks it. But it's not. It's a weird thing.
You heard nothing.
I heard everything.
Ah!
Let's see, where do I want to go next? It's a real good question where I want to go next with this map. So now I'm going to focus on like the rifts and the demons on this area, I think. I think that would be a better idea. Let me check my inventory, see what weapons I got that might be stronger. Nothing stronger for this girl. Definitely nothing stronger for him. Definitely stronger, so I'll pop in that serrated Quinari blade.
I thought you were about to say something else.
Yes, and that is the biggest one that I have, at least for her. What does he have?
Hey, why is the Honda in first? What? Why is the Civic in first place?
Why aren't you in first place?
Because I messed up one corner and the Civic suddenly got in front of me. And it wasn't even that bad of a corner. It was a freaking...
Like it's,
I overdrifted.
That's what she said.
Ooh, come on. Ugh. I just barely missed a checkpoint. This thing's very drifty, but I'm getting the hang of it now, and I'm loving it. Giggity. Messed up the corner again. Civic, I swear to God, if I see you pass me, I'm gonna get triggered. And I'm gonna pit maneuver you. You don't want to get pit maneuvered by this gigantic freaking monster. You would freaking get destroyed. That car would not work anymore.
Last lap, first place.
I already know you want to say something about that truck, so you might as well just say it. I can read your mind at this point.
What?
I said that if I pit maneuvered someone in this dang gigantic Range Rover that has a freaking massive wide body kit on it, you're gonna die and that car's not gonna be working.
Well, technically, one of my wheels already pit maneuvered somebody, so technically I don't have to worry about saying any damn thing.
Dude, the wide body on this freaking car is so dang big that the car's actual body wouldn't even be the first thing to touch you. The car's actual body would be about 4 inches from touching you before the wide body touches you first.
By the way, the car doesn't have to touch a person, it's the tire on the damn truck.
I was expecting something like that to be said.
Because guess what?
Aces! What a rush!
The body's too high for normal cars. The tires will eat before the truck body does.
Wait, so doesn't that mean people could just drive under you?
One of my friends did.
I've always wondered what it feels like to drive under like farm equipment.
It's not that fun.
You sure?
Because I had one of those, as they call them, spider-leg farm equipment that was for a watering system.
Wasn't expecting that much bite from someone
So I
who got
parked
chased
it.
out of
I wanted
Silverhawk.
to see how it would feel to drive my friend's little Mini Cooper right under it. Let's just say it's not as nice and smooth as you would think driving under those damn things.
Was looking forward
My
to
neighbor's
Hell.
truck, on the other hand,
Peg.
my neighbor's truck,
Out of the house.
driving under that thing is nice and
Type A
smooth.
assholes who choke freedom with every breath
But
they
how is it
take.
so different?
That as a no.
Smart boy. Next
Because he has the track tires for the back, and since there's a big ass space right between the tires,
Obviously.
you can drive right in the middle of those.
No, you wanna know what I never understood about a truck? You know, like those
Why?
big F1, like F450s or something like that, that have like those spiky wheels. Are you
Yeah.
trying to kill people, Ford?
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm thinking. Like, is what? Are you
Actually,
trying to
that's what a
kill?
lot of people do try to do. I mean, it's stupid, yes, but funny on the same thing.
I feel like a rich person, if they had to kill someone and they wanted to make it look like an accident, they would buy one of those, say that they accidentally ran into their wheels, flatten the tires on the highway, and then they go flying off the side. I feel like that's what someone would do. Or has done already.
Let's not
Most
go
likely.
into that.
What? What did you do?
Nothing that I shouldn't have done.
You know what? I literally just got a perfect example of that happening when a cop just... No. A perfect example of that just happened. The cop just tried to hit me and he went flying up the side of a cliff. And he hit my wide body kit first. That's basically the definition of what would happen.
No, there's a lot worse case scenarios.
Shut up.
No, one of my friends, not my neighbor this time, one of my friends from high school, he had a Chevy 1500. And you know, at the point of this conversation that I'm having with you right now, he had upgraded this truck. This was back in 2005, before everybody went on to the bigger vehicle thought pattern. He had a 1500 extended back, extended bed of this truck. He jacked this son of a bitch up on, these tires had to be at least 6 foot plus in height. These look like the back wheels on a brand new, farm tractor. You know those great big back tires?
Yeah, I know what farm tractor tires look like.
And he
I kind of
outfitted this
used them.
truck inside to be like a motorcycle driver.
What?
It was the weirdest looking thing I've ever
Wait
seen.
a minute. Dear God, I just killed that van driver.
This inside
dead.
was so similar to a motorcycle, but the outside looked like a big monster truck.
You wanna know what would be fun?
Till we meet again.
Turning your dang car into like an Xbox controller, PS4 controller car.
Actually, there's a guy in Sweden who has done that.
Yeah, Logan Paul's also done it, which is not surprising, is it? I'm not
Logan
even
Paul's done a
joking.
lot.
I watched
Logan
the
Paul
video.
has done a lot of bullshit that he shouldn't have done.
Dude, I've watched the video. He drives a freaking Lamborghini Performante. He put a dang Xbox in the engine bay and started using it like a dang car from Forza Horizon 4.
Doesn't surprise me.
Like, he was like 100 yards away from the thing, and he was flooring it down the freaking driveway.
It doesn't surprise me.
It does not surprise me either.
You know how people say that Logan Paul is like the epitome of stupidity?
Yep.
They're right. He is the epitome of stupidity.
And whoever
I'm
said
gonna
that he's
fix-
not, die.
No, they're stupid.
Both. Because if you listen to him, you're gonna end up dead.
No, if you actually do what he does, you're dead
No,
already.
wait, no. He actually almost killed his friend on the video too.
Oh, I know.
He had his friend sitting in the car while he was controlling it with the controller. Never thought those words would come out of my mouth, did you?
No, I knew that they would.
And I watched... Actually, no, he sat in it too. I was hoping that he would die. Because that would be funny. Cause of death, controller mounted Lamborghini Performante into the back of a car.
Hope you're ready.
Just imagine seeing that on a death certificate. I would laugh.
Tell you the truth, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either. Why is it on this race? Everyone decides, you know what? What I'm gonna do today is yeet myself off the side of a cliff. I'm not even joking. They don't even try to hit the dang ramp. They go off the side. Like, you know what? Just start turning immediately. I wonder what he's gonna end up putting your controller onto next.
Probably his girlfriend.
I need a girlfriend now. I need one now.
I mean, technically,
you would never take that out of them. You would just not. You do, they're gonna be pissed.
I mean, I've seen people. Never mind. We won't go into that.
Do it. Okay, this is, oh god. This is very hard to control now. Again. Because there's so many rocks everywhere. Get out of the way, you... Yeah! Restart. And this time I'm not going to accidentally yeet myself off the side of a cliff along with those idiots.
Yeah, you are.
I did that the first time, I'm not doing it again. I'm going to stay behind them all, because all of them will do it.
Showtime.
I'm just going to, you know, keep a good distance. I'm actually flooring it right now, they're still ahead of me. Yep, there they go. Oh, one of them hit me and I went down with them.
No, I don't need anything from you, bitch.
And you say I'm bad for talking down to women. Ha!
No, this woman, I tried in my last, solid playthrough to get her as, my lover, so-called.
Oh.
And yet, she turned me down every single time. It wasn't
Why?
even funny. I don't know. It was like every single time I would talk to her, she said, "Oh, I can't talk right now. Sorry." Let's talk to Varric.
Out of the way, you stupid focus.
Tell me about Red Lyrium.
Well, at least I'm in 4th place this time and I'm holding it down. Giggity. I really need a new off-roading car. Oh. That felt better. And pass with the BMW. And yes, I did say that there's a BMW in an off-road race.
A BMW?
It's like one of those, like really old 90s model. You know what I'm talking about? The really, like, boxy types.
I need
the ones that...
Mother.
The ones that are really used for drag drag racing, very rarely, actually. They are very rarely used for drag racing, but mostly rally racing. You know what I'm talking about? Like the very square ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those from the 90s. I mean, if I was high enough in the dang chapters, I could literally just go up to the dang off-road dealership. I could just go in there and be like, "Hey, you mind if I have an off-roading Nissan GTR?" I'm not even joking, I could do that. And I'm gonna get a GTR, man. Those things sound amazing. The V6s that those Japanese people made, that thing sounds pristine.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they're from far away. Those things sound amazing. Kinda sound like a Porsche Cayman, though. Ain't gonna lie. I have a guy that works down at the store that lives near us. He has a Porsche Cayman. Really sounds like a Nissan GTR from really far away though. I don't mean like the Skyline GTRs. I mean like the GTR
The real
GTRs.
GTRs.
Yeah, the Godzilla R's. The Godzilla R's.
You know, there was a guy that lived down the street before he passed away of a heart attack, I think it was. He had a damn GTR with no muffler on that damn thing.
Oh god, I've heard what those things sound like. They're loud.
And every day he would get police called on his ass about 6 or 7 times.
I mean, that's kind of what you get for doing it.
And you know what's funny? Finally I went like, you know, he's gonna have a heart attack one night when his son takes his GTR. And you know what happened? The night when
That sounded good.
he went out to the garage to work on his GTR because he was trying to replace some part of the engine.
For what?
The GTR was not in the garage.
Oof.
And he went like, what? And the next thing I see, because I'm going over there to help him out with it, it's him dead on the ground. And then
They tried to arrest you, didn't they?
No, his son comes back, and he said, and I'm out there waiting for his son to get back. The ambulance came, took him to the hospital, everything. And I said, I'll wait for the son to come back. Let me talk to the son first. So his son pulls in the driveway, opens up the garage. I'm standing right there, looking at him, with my arms crossed. He said,
Wait, how old was he?
He was 21.
Oh my god, so he was at the douchey age.
Yep. And I was like, you know your dad's dead, right? He's like, wait, what?
Not it.
I said, yeah. Your dad's dead. He walked out here. I know I was supposed to come over to help him to fix a part on that vehicle that obviously you took when he came out. He was in so much shock that you took it. They had a heart attack and died right here. He had been dead an hour before I got here. I was supposed to meet him at 6 o'clock.
We won't be running the whole crew on this. You want to prove you're not
He said, wait, what?
Show up.
No. I said, where have you been? With his car.
Wait, was it like the new GTRs or was it an old model?
It was an older model that he had fixed up to. Actually, it sounded exactly like a brand new one.
Wait, like what years? What model?
I believe that thing was like. I want to say it was like the second year. I'm not really close on years on those things.
Like 90s or 80s?
It was more 90s than 80s.
So it may have... Actually, I've never seen a 90s GTR before.
It was more not. It looked more like the 90s, but it was. What I remember him telling me, it was an 80s. So I'm not like 100% sure which one, where it was closer to.
Maybe it was 1989.
It was very interesting though.
I mean,
and that's why I
any car
agreed
from the
to go
80s is
over there and help
interesting.
him out with it, because he was begging me to help him because he couldn't lift a certain part out of it. That
How old
got
was he?
old, and it was. He was about 56 at the time that he passed. At least. He was 56 years old.
Well then, he died a lot faster than a lot of guys do.
Well, he drank a lot too.
Never mind.
So,
Take that back immediately.
Keep up.
yeah, that's why I say it. I mean, he did drink a lot too, so I mean, it's not surprised that he passed away like he did.
That would be a horrible way to go.
But then his son was like, "Oh, I didn't know that he would have a heart attack and all this shit," and told the police, "I didn't know."
Still
And,
arrested?
No, the police that came and talked to me, and I said, yeah, he loved that car so damn much. If someone took it without his permission, I'm not surprised that he passed away because of it. Let me tell you, this dude loved that truck like it was his soul and his
Don't you mean
blood.
don't you mean the car?
He loved his car more than he loved his wife.
That's not surprising. A car listened to where you want it, what you want it to do.
No, he loved his wife so much too
Let's go.
that he didn't leave anything to his son. Left it all to his wife.
Well, that seems like a good thing to do after what happened.
But the thing was that he left everything to her, even though they were divorced.
Oh.
Because his wife wanted the divorce, and he was okay with it. He said, okay, you found somebody that can treat you better. I'm fine with it. But I love you enough, I'm going to leave you on the wheel once I die. So, he loved her more than anything else, too. So he had but he loved his car more than he loved his son.
That seems like a good thing after what happened.
So, him and his wife, they were still, you know, friends. They were still friends with each other. He would get to know their kids that she had with this other dude. This other dude didn't mind that he was hanging out, and actually, the kids called him Uncle. So, he had left them, her new husband's son, the car. So, as soon as he kicked the bucket, her new husband's son came and collected the car. The old son of both of theirs cried his fucking eyes out that he wasn't a good son.
Wait, which
And I
one?
said-
The one who killed his dad or the other one? Because now I'm
The
confused.
one that killed his dad.
Okay. You kind of off-tracked me a little bit. You're talking about so many sons, it's like...
And then the one that killed his dad did not get anything. Didn't even get the house.
No, I'm taking it back.
All he got was a boot to the curb.
Ha! That's what he gets. It's honestly what he deserved.
The mother of the one that killed the son didn't even want him around because he was a bad influence on her kids. So she literally picked up all the stuff that he had left her in the will, which was everything. The house, she sold it, got the money for it. You know, his other car, which was a Corvette.
Mac attack. Step on it.
Her son, not the one who killed him, but the other son, came and collected the car, and I said he still needed to replace that part. It's old. It's actually losing. It's what it's supposed to have. I can fix it for you. Don't worry about that. It was the last thing that me and him we were going to do, but he passed. So let me go ahead and fix it for you. So I hopped it up on the jack and I fixed it. And I said, there you go. It runs better. It's going to be brand new. I'm not a licensed mechanic, so I pop it in, all that. I took it for a drive just to make sure everything was right. And I handed him the keys and I said, your uncle, he praised this car like it was his full life. He died actually about to work on it. He said, then I'll drive it with honor. I said, good. Here you go. The keys are yours. If you need anything fixed on it, just bring it over to me and I'll be happy to fix it. You know what's funny? 2 weeks later, he drives it over to me and he says, how do I fix the tires on it? So what's wrong with the tires? The back ones are bald and the front ones are bald.
No way.
I said, don't worry, I got spares. I'll fix them real quick. I pop new tires on. He goes off. The following week after that, he says, the brakes need changing. I don't know how to do it. Can you show me? I said, yeah, come on in. I fixed the brakes. I had all the spare parts from his garage. He left me all the spare parts.
Hope you're wearing your seatbelt.
So I did. I fixed it fully up again. This kid, he was a nice guy. You know, he
Hey,
worshipped this car just like his uncle did. So, I didn't have a problem with it. He worshipped this car like it was blood. And so what had happened was the neighbors, you know, the one who had the heart attack's son that gave him the heart attack, tried to go to court to get his father's property back to him. So I approached the judge. I said, you know what? Here's the story. And I told him the full story. The judge said, nope, I'm not giving you anything. Goodbye. It was funny.
I mean, I would do the same thing.
And you know what's funny? As soon as I say to the judge that, he goes like, you fucking traitor, you were supposed to be on my dad's side. I'm like, your dad didn't even love you. You were a black sheep of the group. You were worthless than scum. You treated your father like just a bank account. Am I gonna have your back? Fuck no.
Also, if he said to have his dad's back, yeah, you had his dad's back.
Oh, I had his dad's back very well. And you know
Only
what?
you
He
had
kept
his
on
chest.
cussing and cussing and cussing and cussing, and I'm like, shut the hell up. Judge, can I put a dang lawsuit on him?
I cannot win this race. I just can't. It's not letting me.
That's what she said.
Shut up. It's not letting me.
I never knew a race had to let you win.
Well, the AIs aren't letting me.
hope you're ready for this.
I think it's also, guess what the freaking Civic tried to do in my last try I just had.
Tried to pit maneuver you.
Exactly. No, it didn't try to pit maneuver me. You know how like in the movies where a car somehow magically has like the turn radius of like someone's head when you snap it? It did that to me, and the Civic got knocked into the wall, I think. I mean, you're going up against a gigantic Range Rover that has a wide body kit to where if the car touches you, the wide body kit's gonna hit you first, and you're a Civic. What else would you expect? I'm in the dang lead this time. I plan on keeping it.
Head of the pack, baby.
I say that as I get restarted because of some stupid roll. Still in first though. Okay, now I'm destroying them. That's one of the corners that always gets me. I'm gonna take that one slowly that time. Brakes, brakes, brakes. There we go.
I gotta say, first is feeling great.
Dude, if there's one car that I would like for my family after me to keep having, if I do manage to pass, like, live through all the stuff that's happening now, it would have to be
Get back in the race, bro.
my dad's 1993 Ford F-150. And that thing has a story behind it because his friend sold it to him, and after his friend sold it to him, about 2 weeks later, he had died. It was either 2 weeks or 2 months later. And he's had it ever since. So that would be the car I'd want to keep going in the family.
So close.
Wow. Where's that arrow? That arrow came really close, girl. I hate this girl so much. Where did she shoot that damn thing from? I'm always questioning where she shot the thing from, if it was a mile away or 2 seconds away.
Giggity. Taste the salt over there.
Gonna crush this.
Okay, well.
Do I really need a smaller car to be able to win this race? Because if so, it's going to take me a while to get this thing up to what this thing is at.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like this thing would be perfect. It's all-wheel drive. It's a bulky freaking car. It's an SUV. It has the freaking biggest dang tires that I know. Well, besides my dad's tires, those things are pretty big. But I don't think that they're bigger than these.
No, besides my neighbor's
Shut
tires.
up. Just stop. If I were to use that, if I was able to use that dude's truck in this race, it wouldn't even be a race. It would just be a leisurely drive.
Nothing but sky ahead, baby.
God, stop crashing.
Don't keep slipping.
Cassandra, don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Why is the Civic in third place?
Watch the Civic go to first.
It's in second now. And I'm the one that's in first.
Watch it knock you out of first.
If it knocks me out of first, I'm gonna pit maneuver that thing into oblivion and knock it into the pit of the earth. Not letting a dang Civic beat me. Oh wait, no, that's not the Civic. That's the BMW.
Just say
Never mind, I got the wrong person. Oh, I just accidentally pit maneuvered the crap out of that dude because he went in front of me. Jeez. I feel bad for him. He's the one that ran in front of my car. And this thing has a ram bar on the front of it too. I forgot to mention that.
push it.
Has a ram bar on the front like the size of a freaking top, like a patrolman's Tahoe. So this thing could easily just ram someone out of the dang road.
Now, guess what? Guess what?
Do I really want to know?
It's time!
What?
It's time for another Monster Energy drink time.
God, Jesus. This road just has too many narrow and sharp turns. And I'm driving a freaking boat.
Wait, what?
Do you not know any car terms?
You're driving a boat. Okay.
That means a gigantic freaking car that's really heavy.
It's showtime.
That's not unusual.
So you've never heard someone like say that a car felt like a boat?
My neighbor had a Buick, an old school long mobster Buick. That felt like a real boat.
Yeah, just literally. That's a car
because
term.
It technically was a boat mixed with a car. So.
Not gonna lie, there it kind of is.
No, it was. I took it on the lake that was right near my house. Because it was suited for it.
I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to know what you're about to say. Can you please just not say it? Because now it just sounds weird.
You've heard of those aquatic cars, right?
Only in James Bond's movies that I've never watched.
You've heard of the Duck. Please tell me you have. Okay, the Duck was a big SUV that had turned from SUV to a boat.
How?
This car, well, you seal up all the places where water can get into a vehicle, creating the bottom looking like a boat bottom.
Did you say boat bottle?
Boat bottom! Get your ears checked once in a while.
Swear to God you said bottle.
I said bottom. Damn it.
Okay then. If I keep up this momentum, I'm actually gonna freaking win this. Please keep it.
Ha ha ha!
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pit maneuver this guy if he gets near me. I'm gonna do it. I don't even care anymore. He's
gotta get right up on your tail and pit maneuver you!
Get out of here! Oh my God! It's this freaking Civic! It's a Civic! Now we get back in.
He got it first, like I said.
Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I hit him. I hit him in his front. That's the worst place you can hit a Civic, because the front wheel drive. Aha! Oh crap, that's a rock. I'm okay. I basically rock crawled over it. I'm fine.
You almost made me choke on my drink. Thanks.
Good.
Dick.
I'll be doing the world a favor. Freaking finally. I had to literally hit a Civic in his front tires to win. God, it took too... I've literally gotten over like $1 million now. I had 800,000 when I started this race, and now I have $1 million. That's how many times I've had this.
Oh Lord, you just made me laugh my ass off. Almost made a damn drink come out of my damn nose. Thanks.
Good for you.
Sounds like you almost did the same.
What drink? I don't have a drink near me.
Hold on. I need to fix that camera! God damn it.
I'm creaming you guys out here.
You're missing the
Oh, he just said I'm creaming you guys.
Think about
Why?
it. But for now,
Why'd you have to say it like that?
continue. You're holding up.
I wish like they gave you a area where you could actually put
Yes,
this
sir.
Don't sound so excited.
that wasn't on the corners.
Why is this thing actually doing good in a drift event? Or
Nope,
a drift or drift zone?
I don't know. Why is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's because it's heavy and it has not that many good traction tires on it.
Y'all be the judge of this one. Will that work? Up there. I'm not even sure. Like it... Unless... I do this.
Is this seriously gonna start with a jump?
Yeah, that works. That's nicer. Yeah, I can do that. So y'all can see everything, and my camera's not just in one area. That's better. So now I can actually see y'all's comments on the side, just so y'all know. It did not work out the best way for me for this game, because either it would block my attack, looking screen down there on the bottom right, my GPS on the bottom left, my health and up on my upper left, or the quest I'm doing on the right top corner. So I have to keep this with the chat on. So this is much better, and I don't have to worry about it. So,
Or you could do it how I do, and then always have your phone on, looking at the comments as you go.
No, what I mean is my camera itself was actually blocking.
No, I know what you
areas.
mean. I'm just saying, you could do that. Then you'd have your whole TV screen.
Yeah, but I prefer it this way anyway, because it's not blocking, and plus then I would have to deactivate the camera, by the way. And I'm not deactivating cameras. You know what a bitch it was to install this damn camera on the system? It took me about 2 hours to figure out the damn thing.
Okay, boomer.
Yes,
I'm sorry,
I am a
I
boomer.
had to say it.
And so are you, sir. Shut the hell up.
I'm 16. I may sound like I'm freaking 20, but I'm 16.
He's a boomer still.
How?
Don't you go boom boom in your room?
Yeah, baby.
When are you ever gonna shut up about me clogging my dang toilet?
I wasn't even talking about that!
Or me farting?
I was talking about skeet skeet. But okay, I mean, sure.
Would you really
We're
like to know
talking
how
about-
many times I did that already?
More than you want to know. I know.
Like, how many gears does this thing have? I've never actually looked into that.
That's what she said.
No, I'm dead serious. I just saw that it was in 5th gear. Yeah, it's in 5th gear, but I don't know if it has a 6th.
Why don't you gear up and see?
It has a 6th.
Why does a car need 6 gears?
It's a giant SUV
I heard of 18 wheelers
with a
having...
freaking... Dude, it's a giant SUV with a big V8 in it. Yeah.
I've heard of 18 wheelers having 12 gears,
Yeah, most of them do.
Says yeehaw now.
but I don't understand why they have 12 gears.
Hauling. It's as simple as that.
What I meant was, I don't know why they have 12 gears when you only will really use 5 of those gears.
Oh, maybe they like to take them down to the dry street. Don't know.
Because the other ones are kind of useless.
All the way out there. You're in
Because they're different variants of speed that you need to get for those. So they're kind of useless for a truck.
insane. You're crazy.
And then you have the
Absolutely
double
mad.
shift,
You do
which
this,
is nice
anything else
on
would
some
be
of these
boring.
18 wheelers.
There you go.
I do like them.
man. You bet your ass it'd be boring. What's the point
Double
of racing
clutch,
if you
I
don't
meant.
get fat over
Sorry.
cars?
Well, I could
Double
think of one or
shift,
two
double clutch.
things that-
Don't. You just got on a good side. Okay, you were.
But I do have to say I love
Final
stick shift
challenge.
more than I do
You in the
automatics.
I can get that, yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna try to win this, but I'm very leveled down from this. I'm level 261 in my car, but I need to be level 280. I don't know how that's funny. I could still win.
He's gone lose. There's no winning.
Dude, you say that, yet I've been fighting a freaking race. And I finally freaking won it because I had to pit maneuver the front end of a dang Honda Civic. Which I never
The
thought I'd
Civic
ever to say in
almost
my
won.
life.
I think that Honda Civic got into you.
It's a Civic, and it's on the freaking dirt. Of course I got into me, that's annoying. It's stupid. No, you want to know what's dumb that I could still drive off-road? You ever heard of an Aston Martin DB5?
Yep.
Yeah, I could do that. You know what, hang on, I'm gonna go and get this, get this real quick.
Ready to finally take me? Make it to the observatory before sunrise.
I'll be there.
Go hog wild. I'm starting from the same distance on the other side of the mountain. You'd better not waste my time.
The first two sentences, the first thing that comes out of her mouth, either go. Really?
You must be Iron Blood. Only a little. I'll choose her, him, and her. So her, him, her. And now I'll level them up so I can go ahead and just Vivian. I don't really. What are you good for?
I've already done
maybe like 10. I want you to have that ability, that ability, that ability, that ability. Boom. And now back out and give you fire ability. So flashpoint. And that's good for you. Alright, now Iron Bull. You ain't a shield, you're two-handed, bitch. Don't get me screwed in the head. That'd be just like me calling it another way around here. And
the thing has a turbo in it. I just realized that. The big V8 has a turbo in it.
Oh yeah, grapple. I'll do grappling for you too. Alright. Cassandra, I can put one more point in on you, girl. I am. There we go. Perfect. I think I got the
What are you, a cat?
I wish. Perfect.
I feel like someone would immediately shoot you if you were a cat.
Perfect. Nah, I'd probably kill everybody. I wouldn't just be a regular cat, dude. I'd be an alley cat, maybe.
That just gives people more of a reason to be able to shoot you if you were a cat.
That's what I mean. Are you confused yet?
No, I understand it.
Are you sure?
Yep.
How sure are you?
Sure enough that I know that's a suicidal type of thing. You would want to make yourself look like more of a target so that people would come after you.
Nah, I wouldn't be an alley cat. I'd be a whole full-fledged lion.
Nah, you'd be more like a tiger.
No, well, I like killing people for fun.
Actually, no, a cheetah. You'd be a cheetah.
I don't run that fast.
You run your mouth that fast.
Shut the fuck up.
Nope. Oh no. Oh, no, no. No.
Don't make me say the word.
No, I fell off the side of a freaking cliff. I couldn't hit my brakes in time.
That's what she said. Skeet skeet.
And so help me God, if you say the word now, I'm gonna be pissed because I can't go back and redo all the races that I've already done with the dialogue.
Then you better make sure I'm not cussing. Skeet skeet.
Weirdo.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to get cottontails. Don't take that bad, y'all.
Giggity giggity giggity.
I wish I had a cottontail rabbit right here.
Okay, that just sounded weird.
No, My brother used to say, you know what they call girls sometimes? They're called cut and tails.
Why? What would
Because
that
they
mean?
like fucking... I don't have to tell you.
Well, they kind of do.
Some females fuck like rabbits. So cottontail rabbit.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
Now you know why I said I needed a cottontail rabbit.
Some of them will just be like boingy, boingy, boing.
No, some of them only last for 2 seconds. These
Oh.
cottontail rabbits, they last more like 5 days. Or until
What?
you're really sore. Yeah, some girls last only a few hours. The cottontail rabbits last, you know, freaking 5-6 days straight.
Why?
Oh, trust me, they're more fun that way. Or at least I think so. I like a girl that can fuck a pretty damn long time. It gives me pride after a good, you know, 5 hours of it.
A good squeeze.
Hey, my girlfriend can go about 6 days.
Why do we need to know this information?
I don't know, you were asking me what cottontails are.
Yeah, because of the
Feeling-
joke, not because of all this information.
It wasn't a joke, it was a fact. I really wish I had a cottontail right now.
You're weird, man.
My girlfriend's with her parents right now. I really need it.
Just go jerk off. Just go do
I only
and
jerk-
look up furries.
Nah, the only girl I ever look at is my girlfriend with the rabbit's tail on her.
That's what you should do.
I do. She has a butt plug that's a rabbit's tail.
I was gonna say get one of those, but never mind. I guess you already got that nailed. I guess you already got that pinned in.
Yeah, I do.
How long does it take to, you know, take it out when you want to go in that hole?
Oh, I don't.
Why?
We just do that for our play toy thing. Don't ask.
I don't want to ask.
It's just fun. It's a toy that we use and it's fun.
Of course. Jesus Christ! I just realized now I'm freaking racing the cambered truck.
Great view, huh? Race to the canyon.
I want to die just looking at this freaking abomination. The wheels aren't even on the ground. It's like 2 inches, like 5 inches of the wheels are on the ground properly.
Dude, you would think that right after my story about my friend's camber truck, you were racing one. Oh, that's funny.
She just drove off the side of a cliff. Maybe this will be easy.
Well, look out near the canyon.
I say that as I hit a pole.
So you did something worse than she did.
The other, let's
No,
just say,
I came back from it. She had to respawn.
The next thing you know, the camber truck is gonna whoop your ass.
It's already doing that. Nope, off the cliff again.
Are you sure it's not, you aren't racing a computer?
They're AIs. Of course it's a computer.
Never mind. I always like to race against real people on that game.
Well then go get an Xbox and get Forza Horizon 4 then. That was directly into a tree.
Link. Killed that ram. These were supposed to be beginner's guides, but I kind of turned them into just me and my friend just talking.
Okay, brakes not very effective.
I haven't had this much fun whipping someone in a long time.
Someone's blood is pumping.
Can
Mac,
we not
why
get
did you have to
involved
say
with-
it? Why'd you have to say that?
What?
He said, I've never had so much fun whipping someone in such a long time. I can't even see her name over her car.
Let's go, let's go.
I love you long time.
Oh, wait. Come on. I'm reeling it in closer and closer.
That's what she said.
Come on.
It's been a while since I met
That's a
someone
rock.
who held the house so
Oh
much.
my
Hey, all
god,
those
she
statements he's saying
flipped.
right now.
Anything hard.
Dude, she
That's what she
flipped.
said.
Down too.
No, she flipped. She hit a rock and her car went like 100 feet in the air and flipped.
Damn.
Good god.
That was one tough rock.
It was literally a rock that was made from the ground basically. It was inside of the ground.
Wait, don't tell me that the giant left already. Aww. The dragon killed the giant already. Damn it. I wanted to fight the giant.
Oh, I just accidentally hit her. And I spun her out.
That's what she said.
That freaking truck looks like an abomination. It looks like the dang suspension is broken. That's how cambered it is. No,
Hey,
no.
what do you know? It probably is broken.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You wouldn't? Why?
You know how my 240Z wheels are? That's basically that, but on this freaking Ford Raptor. That's what the freaking camber is. God, she's in front of me again.
That's what she said.
What?
She's in front of you again,
Are
right?
you kidding me? She spun out and hit a bus. In reality, you would be dead from all the times that she's already crashed. Heck, you would have been dead when you hit the rock.
We're running out of time.
Cause she landed on the freaking top of her truck.
Yo, man.
I mean, that's fine with me. She hit a bus. She's far back there now. You can stay back there. And I'm about to miss that checkpoint.
Is this even a race? Yeah, boy.
Yeet!
You ready?
I got webbed.
Yeah, let's do this. Ah, sick.
Ugh. I failed, but I got really close. Restart.
You fell, but he got really close.
Shut up.
I knew she was really gonna get you this time.
Giggity.
Time to go slidey slidey. I love sliding down hillsides. Let's camp.
They make the entrance to this truck look so cool, and then the second that you look at it from the front, it's just like,
Get ready to lose to this game. So mad.
There we go. Power up 1 from getting that achievement.
please go off the side of the cliff again.
That's me.
That was really helpful. Hey, it was
was
helpful the
mean.
first time. She
No, it's
almost
mean.
did it. No, dude, her freaking back right tire dipped over the side. But she somehow managed to save it.
That's what she said. And
She's just
why are
const-
birds floating?
Oh, you whore.
That's what she said.
No, she hit my rear end and then it freaking slung me across and I went off a cliff. Ha! Oh, it looked like she went off a cliff, but she didn't. Dang it. I'm wishing for her to basically die. Yeah, I'm an evil person.
Up here,
Still got a whole
to
ways
here,
to go.
to here. Now I'm going down to here. Because I really do want to... What the hell are these? Seen red, seen red, seen red, seen... It's like a whole load of those.
That's what she
Actually,
said.
I might have to go do that. Because that might be in a cave. Those 5 right there. So yeah, let's do that. I'm gunning for that right now. So let's go for that. That looks like it's over there. Yeah, there's land over there. So yeah, let's do it. If this water doesn't come up as soon as I get out here. Nope. Let's just follow the coastline. That seems like the safest bet right now.
She hit a freaking pole. So did I just now. But she hit one before me, so I'm still hit.
Also, watch her jump in front of you.
Nope. I'm gonna watch this. Yep, she almost hit the exact same rock that she did before. And she spun out. Her rear end hit it, but she spun out, but she managed to save it that time again.
This island is huge! That's
Giggity.
Shut up.
Giggity, giggity.
I do need some of this anyway. I'm glad I came over to this area.
I'm gonna try to pit maneuver her whenever I can now. I kind of have to.
Let's do red lyrium destruction here. Oh no, not this fucking place again. Wait, how do I get into a place like this? Yeah. No.
I thought we agreed.
Let it do. My son. Don't ever have kids.
I don't plan to. But if I do, I'm gonna give him my dad's F-150.
Don't ever have kids.
Call that a hit?
They're not worth the trouble.
I know.
Let me see. Can I just glitch my way over there, I wonder?
She freaking hit a rock again and hit the bus again at the same time.
No, also watch it be like you get hit yourself and you're like, God damn it. Why? Why me? Hold on. Oh my god, no! So I need to go in there.
Only reason I failed the last time is because I overshot a checkpoint because I thought I had to turn, but I had to go straight. This time I'm not gonna overshoot it. I'm already on course with it. Giggity.
No homo moment.
Yeet! Oh, that's a bigger jump than before. Oof.
And he hit it hard. I'm just waiting.
I've won this time.
I found another one. Yay, that's my third one. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes.
That's what happens when you camber a freaking truck.
No joke. Or go up against a camber truck. One of the damn two.
Shut
Hey,
up.
Ram. Hey, Ram. Hey, Ram. Yeah, it's a decent place to camp. Where Rams are running right through the camp. And then
Oh, hey, I got a freaking
lightning.
BMW M4 GTS that I can get now. But I'm not going to. I don't want to
Nice.
waste my money yet. I'm saving up my money till I get a Nissan GTR.
I wouldn't waste your money anyway.
Ooh, Mercedes AMG GT though. Big boy V8 twin turbos though.
Warden. I'll go for you because I think I can get up.
Spirit, that's what I like to see. You guys are really
I think I can get up there from up here. Maybe
Well,
if I'm
good luck
lucky.
then. We'll be watching.
I'm never
Maybe even
lucky.
pulling a
What
few
am I
stunts
saying?
ourselves. Happy driving, showman. And remember,
And all of a sudden,
you're not gripping
you hear
your
me
wheels
say,
with
"Yes,
your
I did it."
life, then you're not
Nope.
racing.
Go ahead and grab that
She said
one.
if you're not gripping your wheels for dear life, you're not racing. He says amen.
Fresh meat? You're crazier than I thought.
Is that supposed to be like
I've been
sexual?
watching you and your crew.
No. But I can think of a lot of other things that would be clenching you while you're racing like this.
Yeah.
I don't think if you're gripping your wheels, how are you racing?
Got your back.
Dude.
Unless
I
you're
mean-
ripping your hands off while you're gripping the wheels.
Dude, no. The way that she races, she had gigantic jumps that she always did. That's why I said that the dang suspension looks like it was broken on that car. She said that she had this one jump that no one could conquer. At least I think that's what she said before. I don't know. But that's why I said the dang suspension looked like it was broke. Because she would use that truck for jumping instead of actually racing.
Maybe that is the problem.
Exactly.
Damn bears. I hate bears. I don't hate Bear Grylls though.
I'm gonna have to go and knock it off, but I'm gonna go and get my Porsche that I use for runner racing or runner events. I'm gonna go get that.
That's what she said.
Shut up. We got a runner.
We got a ruiner.
Boo. Oh yeah, I also actually did buy a Volkswagen Beetle meant for racing. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna beat the Outlaws rushing a Volkswagen.
So how's your dad doing today?
He was sick overnight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That means he might actually have it. And yeah, you're infected.
I'll be fine, honestly. Most likely.
I don't know. That 26-year-old died. And she was in complete good health now.
But did she have lung disease or anything like that?
No.
And that's
She
her
was
life,
in-
not mine.
Even her doctors even said she was in the best of health that they've ever seen except for the coronavirus.
Oof.
And her boyfriend, who was only 22, I believe, he passed away already. And he didn't have a lung issue either.
Oof.
So, I don't know. If that gets to me or you, we might fail. Literally,
Just pray
we
to
might
God that it
fail.
doesn't evolve. Or start evolving. If
Actually,
it starts
they even
evolving,
said-
no, it's bad.
Well, for that 26-year-old, she had a different version of it, though.
Well, then we're all screwed.
You know what? If I die, God will have to find a place for me. Or Satan, either one. Don't matter.
Speed Racers. This is your friendly neighborhood curator with a reminder that not all races
But like I
are
said, we are neither wanted or
Case in point,
unwanted.
Mac
So,
has taken out Faith Jones and the girls of Free Amber Militia. An epic battle of dirt and grit.
So, yeah.
But a fight on Mary Mac 1 with a trademark grin on his face. Will we see that attitude
You know what's
in
funny?
the Outlaws Rush? Why not? He's gotten his
I haven't been
one
on
step
Call of Duty
closer.
this whole
Takes a
week.
big man to keep up with the militia.
Good for
man.
you.
Nice
I don't care.
work.
have they updated
Good things Mac will do to me,
normal
girls.
or daily thing or weekly thing?
It's capture the flag now.
Oh, that's what it was when I quit playing. So I ain't doing that.
Watch it be Watch you immediately start streaming Black Ops 3 because it's... Well, not Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 because it's prop hunt next. I think that
If
you
it
can
has-
still play
Okay.
prop hunt now, actually.
No, you can't. They don't even have that as a main thing anymore. They only do it by a weekly thing, I think, or monthly, or whatever they choose. They're stupid for doing that, actually, in my opinion. I hear coughing.
What do you think?
Your dad.
Yep.
Tell him to drink a lot of fluids. Water, mainly. Not his wife.
I know, that's what my dang mom kept saying too, and that's what I do.
Yeah, if you drink a lot of water... and
It'll kill it before
things-
it gets to your stomach properly.
No, it's not. It doesn't go to your stomach. Duh, it's your lungs.
Oh yeah, well that too, I keep forgetting.
All the water is doing is actually keeping your throat moist, keeping your mucus being mucus, literally. But it also keeps mucus building up in your nasal passage to where the disease can't access.
How do you know this? How are you this big smart? When I thought that you were the
Well,
big dumb.
it's because I've been doing this all my life with allergies. Been dealing with bullshit with allergy season. Shit.
Maybe that's how my mom knew about it.
Allergies are bullshit.
I don't have allergies actually. I don't even know what I'm allergic to. I don't even know if I'm allergic to anything.
No, it's just pollen for me. Pollen is my kryptonite, literally.
So far, I've been allergic to literally nothing.
It's only pollen for me. I've lived in Memphis for a long time. We get this. If you ever look at my truck hood, if I ever take a picture and send it to you, it is solid green. The whole truck is solid green after one spring. And that's because of all the pollen. I gotta find this one spot now. It's gonna bug me that I can't find it. Where is it? So it's up on top of this cliffside, so now I just gotta find a way up.
This freaking Porsche is the thickest of boys that I have. As a car.
That's what she said.
As a car.